So I'm just going to be busy letting cats in and out of this room all the way through the game. I seem to have got through the technical things of actually making NetHackathon work and remembering what my password was and all that sort of stuff. So that's quite cool. I've got a game to play. And hopefully you can hear me. And hopefully, you never know, Cloud Million might join me in chat and you might be able to hear her if I've got everything right. I have no idea whether it'll actually work.
Looks good to me.
Oh, I can hear her. I don't know whether you guys can hear. And thanks, Unit, fellow baser. Just a moment of respect for Taylor Hawkins, for whom I have the hawk in my window there. Right. Let's have a proper look at this inventory. I've managed to make the bottom right-hand corner of my my window quite busy for you all, but apologies for that. I forgot about the fact that I might actually have lots of stuff to carry. I was hoping to be able to just, play as a tourist, brutally quaff potions and die quickly. Looks like I've actually got to stay alive. Because this is a really good run.
Yeah, we're a healer cosplaying as a wizard.
Yeah. That's right. So let me just quickly go and do what's the thing? What the spells are. Oh, I can't remember how it works. First of all, I'll get out of the inventory. There's the spells. So we got healing, cure sickness, extra healing, stone of flesh, confuse monster, lots of nice things. We're doing a lot of healing there, right? We expect that.
Yep. Hi.
Hi there. Whoa. What happened there? Nothing that Control R wouldn't fix. Yeah. I'm trying to get my head around where we are with this now, because obviously I was busy playing Dungeons and Dragons, so now I'm here to play Dungeons and Dragons. We've got water walking boots. Excellent. Gotta love a pair of water walking boots. Love them even more when they're fireproof.
Hello.
And yeah, all the stress of jumping into a game halfway through, and it's by all accounts.
Oh, that is the biggest stash I've seen in a while.
Yeah?
Oh, yeah.
And what we actually want to do is, we've done the quest, we're basically after going down through Gehenna.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's okay.
Let's go. Let's go. I'm excited. I think we have a real chance. There's so much stuff.
We do, don't we? It's a bit mad. Is that a Nazgul sitting across the... looks like it's a purple W I can see in the distance.
Yes.
Okay, let's make this place safer.
Yeah, that's a Nazgul, all right.
Am I not wearing boots of water walking?
You are not. I think somebody mentioned that something happened to the levitation.
I'm wearing boots of water walking.
I think an electric eel smashed it, yeah.
So I should be able to walk onto the water, because...
Yeah.
But I can't. What's that about?
Use the M key.
Where's Paxed? I feel like we should be able to walk across the water.
Yes, you can force it. There's a key prompt.
Clearly not. Have I got...
yeah, I can't remember what it
got
was,
the option
because
set.
this was
I must
also
have
new
the
to
option
me.
set for not walking on the water.
Use M.
Yeah, I'll try M.
He was getting buffering. I am also getting a bit of buffering. They might be having minor network issues.
I might be.
But it's okay.
That does happen.
So you press M and then whatever direction you want to step onto the moat.
Excellent. We're there. We're across.
So I don't know if command assist is toggled on or not.
We're good.
Yeah, I think this development of 3.7 has been totally nerfed. I was so disappointed when I did not fall into water randomly.
You like your swimming?
I'm used to it.
As an Octoling, yeah, I get that.
Is that actually
You can still have your chance when you step out of the portal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, look, another bag. I thought we
Okay,
genocided
this is
bags.
no longer NetHackathon.
We totally don't have 2 bags of holding. I don't know what you're talking about.
We've got.
You have 2 bags of holding because you're obviously gonna sink into water, and then you need a spare one.
Yeah. You're definitely right there, Cloud. Can you guys hear me okay in the chat?
Yes.
Good. Right. Excellent.
I do.
Right. First of all, we've got to do adjust. I'm doing the wrong thing. You know that thing where you get used to the keys and you then do things differently and it doesn't work? I've been playing on my iPad a lot, and so it's a different set of key presses to get the hash there.
Oh.
So I keep pressing the wrong things. But I have to get that bag to B.
By the way, from the chat, we have a message from Unit saying, "Are we good with AC -5? Not gonna write up some enchant armor?"
We're definitely going to do that.
This person also writes, "We definitely want better AC."
We're definitely wanting better AC. What I'm trying to do at the moment is get back up to. I suppose I could go to hash invoke to get us at. So hash invoke the eye to get to the soccer barn. There we go. Yeah, I'm going to get us killed by not eating. Whew. I'm going to have to pray at this point, I think. Because, frankly, by the time I get anything out of the bag, the links will have hit me a couple more times, and I don't want that. So I'm going to trust that I've not been left with no prayer, because we're fairly high level and it'll be fine. Really should have gone on to empty the bag of food and eat something before I did coming up here, shouldn't I?
Oh, fainting, blind.
Yeah.
Ooh.
You better pray, yeah.
Good. Everything's good.
I mean, I'm praying right now.
I could go and eat the links, but then I'll probably end up dying from satiating myself.
Do we still have that big old stack of knives?
We do.
Nice.
I think that the persons playing this game have not thrown away a single item.
Yeah, I usually hoard a lot of the things.
Just before I do apply you without thinking about it, I really ought to check where our unicorn horn is as well. Yeah. I can't cope. Oh. Let me just get the
don't forget to adjust everything wherever you want.
to the right places, yeah? Because stethoscope's in the right place, the whistle's in the right place, but the unicorn is not in the right place. There we go. We can see again now. So welcome to everybody who's still here or has joined us. I'm doing my best to travel around this place quickly and get down to the... Oh, that was the level. So there should be a stash somewhere around here, right?
I put it on the bottom floor of Sokoban,
Yeah. I'm on the bottom
in
floor
the middle of the
Sokoban.
room, because I couldn't carry it any further without dying.
I've done it again. I've tried to press Windows key and F3 to get a hash up. Okay.
So we have the first controversial opinion of the evening. Disperse is saying, not sure we need Vorpy and Magic Bane and Frostbrand and the Staff of Excalibus. Disagree. Completely disagree. I think we need all of those.
What options?
But pull out the Ogre Masher then from the stash as well.
Also, we've got
Exactly
Grey Dragon
so.
Scale Mail, but also Magic Bane. But we're not wielding Magic Bane, so that's probably why. Okie dokie. Water Walking Boots, a Rusty Hat.
I think we need all of these to make different messages, because I don't know if I'm the only one who loves the Vorpal Blade messages.
Yeah. Hash. Enhance.
Well, I
We
did
are-
manage to behead a couple of things with Vorpal Blade during my segment.
We're running around with a longsword at basic skill level and daggers at skilled, but knives also at skilled. Because we're a healer.
Yeah, that's
and we
as
start
high
with
as
a
we can
knife.
get longsword.
Yeah. So that's why we're firing here knives. Okay.
I'm happy you've got that many knives.
Yeah, it's quite impressive, isn't it? You've obviously been collecting them very well, chaps. Well done.
Yeah, there was a barracks, and that helps.
Yeah. Equal rights, it's a classic. If you can see behind me on the shelf over here, you'll see the Shepherd's Crown.
Fun fact, Disperse, we also have Ogre Smasher, but that thing's entirely useless.
Okay.
You take that back, Andrew. You take that back. It can be completely useless. Come on. What if there's
Okay, it's almost completely useless.
what if there's an influx of ogres? Come on.
It's still worse than a plain old longsword.
Do we know which conical hat we have? Right, a little bit of getting rid of the things. So
You
I see
can
what we've
wield
got.
it when you level up. That's the best use of it.
Yeah.
Pretty much, yeah. That's all you can use it for.
I still think that I know that in the end of the last stream there was some identification. I would have just continued to identify the charges on the wand and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, that can be helpful.
But also it will be good, like when Pete wishes for a wand of polymorph and then we polymorph this huge stash, right?
Yeah. You
Yeah.
want me to do that, don't you? I think you want me to do that. And of course, we're here
Of
for a
course.
communal stream, so we have to do the things that the people want. It's a common
No.
idea.
No, but that's what I would do.
I'm sorry, I seem to be standing here thinking, and it's like I'm not in the groove of this game yet. It will happen, I promise. It will happen.
So Dayflower is saying just wear the funny hat. Either outcome is good content.
You're playing my kind of game with Flower.
Or
Yeah, so I would say this is a popular request.
seems like the kind of person who'd play the Tengu lottery. I think we do have a figurine of
Oh.
a Tengu as well.
Excellent.
So you can.
Right, so that's basically not a bag of holding, so we can do that.
Yeah, you'd probably know if
Get
it
rid of
was.
So things we've got. We've got
Dr.
Magic Bane, which
L
is nice for
saying-
being able to do the E word. We've got the staff, which will hit things hard if we wield it. What does the staff do if we're wielding it? Can you remember, or do I need to go to the wiki?
I mean, you can always go to the wiki, but I think it drains levels from things. And I think it also gives you magic resistance.
Drain resistance.
That too.
Okay. So,
Well, let's see what the wiki
effects.
says.
Hungerless regeneration and drain resistance while wielded. Double damage to all monsters without drain resistance and drains level from them.
Oh, yeah.
Restores half of the
So
damage
no
to the
magic
wielder's current
resistance.
HP. Bonus damage isn't double, doesn't apply to... When invoked, it heals you and cures sickness and blindness and sliming. So, that's nice. Let's wield that. I might go decapitating things later, but I don't want to die because I'm being silly.
Fortunately, you don't need to be wielding it to invoke it. You just need to have it.
Yeah, exactly. Right, let's put that and that into the bag for now. I'll play with the Vorpal Blade later, I promise.
Yeah.
But you've had some Vorpal Blade shenanigans anyway. I'm sort of one of those players who has to get everything like where the tools are in the right slots for my fingers to magically go to the right places. Otherwise, I will clearly apply whatever's in slot B and break a wand of something nasty. We've got a key. I need to adjust E to U. We've got a magic lamp. We've got a stethoscope. We've got a unicorn horn. We've got a magic whistle, which we can't really use because we haven't got a pet. A silver bell, which is the bell of opening. A pickaxe of shame from cheating in Sokoban. A bugle and a blindfold. A luck stone and a touchstone, but it's not a blessed touchstone yet. And we have got not being an archaeologist. Cool. Little bit more inventory management. I think we should go and play though. We definitely need to get down through Gehenna. Just put away the magic whistle that we can't use. And let's put away the
This
touchstone
person is
that I don't
writing,
care about.
I'd be tempted to reverse genocide Silver Dragon so we can main the staff while wearing an amulet of life saving.
Yeah,
We can write scrolls of genocide.
we can. Have we got magic markers in the box?
Got plenty of wishes.
Plenty of wishes.
However,
yeah.
now we come to the fact that I don't think that enchant armor has been identified.
It has. I used them.
You did?
Also, there are
Oh, okay.
silver scales in castle. There was a silver dragon. I think it dropped scales in castle.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. A glass orb. Lovely. Figurine of a tango.
But also, we haven't seen. We haven't checked out the purses. There could be shield there as well.
I don't... yeah, that's true. We could find that, but then I can't wield the staff. So I'll stick with the blessed staff for the minute, because it's so good at keeping us alive. And I want to go and play in Gehenna. So we've done everything else. We've just got to get down to the stone, right? Sorry. We've got to get down to the square, and then we've got to get Vlad, and then we can come back for Rodney. So... we'll have done enough tinkering around coming down through Sokoban. Possibly not quite enough to get the invoke to work to get us back down to Gehenna. But we haven't been to Gehenna, have we? So actually, I'm going to go the long way. I'm going to take the scenic route to get down because I want to get my eye in. And I would have to go back up to, or into the quest or something like that. What's going on here? Here we go. Travel, travel, travel. I need to keep an eye on my hit points because I'm just wildly hitting things. Assuming that I'm playing a Valkyrie, obviously. Oh, we like that drawing life. Okay, that's just some stuff, isn't it, that got dropped. There we go. Oh, look, another unicorn horn. Well, if we're going to play polypiling at some point, we'll keep unicorn horns, because you never know. Okay. I'm getting a feel. Ooh, that's a long way round. Getting a feel for the way around this dungeon, because there's the vaguest of chances that I get through quite a lot of Gehenna.
This person is saying, tell us a story, Cloud Million. How was your day? I'm not going to tell a complete story about my day. I can start with that exactly 12 hours ago. I was pretty much exactly where I am now, drinking tea and watching some NetHack. Very exciting day. But currently we have the brave adventurer going towards Gehenna and thinking that the inventory management is over. But I think it's just beginning.
No, inventory management is just beginning, but I always feel like you can get down Gehenna, collect a load more stuff, and oh, lovely golden naga.
In most of my games, it's not even over in the Ascension run.
Yeah, exactly.
Got to make sure you haven't forgotten something you need.
Get the feeling. Oh, look at this. Vampire bats and everything. You always forget something you need.
I think that's a fun thing about 3.7, that I think like some of the things that you wouldn't ordinarily need, like let's say a potion of restorability or something like that, and now you actually might need it, and also lots more monsters can actually destroy your things.
Yes.
So I think that makes 3.7 better.
And we're on a lovely,
Makes it more interesting, sure. Meanwhile, electric eels still heckin' scare me.
There's a
Since
titan
the time
down
I
here.
had my wand of wishing smashed by one.
There's a titan. How do we end up with the titan on this Medusa level? Is it that the game hates us?
Probably. It's retribution for having 2 wands of wishing.
Yeah.
And like 5 artifacts.
Only 5. We should have taken the Ogre Smasher. Come on.
Yeah, it might have worked against the titan. Who knows? Yeah, I don't like titans.
This person saying, someone tweeted, NetHack, the game of moving things between containers. Depends who's playing. I'm not much for stashing things myself. The sleep ray hits the Titan. I don't think the Titan is affected by sleep.
It can be if you're lucky.
Really?
I don't think it has immunity. It just has a monster magic resistance.
I'm just being requested to make a cup of tea by my wife, who, in fairness, is recovering from bowel cancer surgery. So I may actually end up having to go and do that. We'll see. You may have a 5-minute break in a few minutes while I go and do very quickly making a cup of tea. That Titan is irritating.
Don't worry, Pete. We can have a discussion if you want to make a cup of tea, we can have a discussion on what to wish for, because I'm pretty sure we have at least 5, 6.
We got lots of wishes.
Yeah, there's also a magic lamp that has not been blessed, but it can be blessed.
Yeah.
Right. I'm going to take a quick break. I'm going to make some cup of tea, and I will be back in about 2 minutes. I don't have a slide ready for this, so you're going to have to put up with a blank screen and Cloud talking, which will be fine. I shall be back very quickly.
All right, so while Pete is doing a cup of tea, let us know in the chat, what do you think that we should wish for? Dayflower says having a light source for hell is so very good, but I don't know. I don't think that that's such a problem, because when you have the Amulet of Yender, then you have the insight. So I think that's not necessary. But then again, like, we have an insane amount of wishes, I think. So I think that, the magic lamp can be spared. But then again, you could have a pet genie. Andrea, what would you wish for?
Probably markers.
Obvious choice. Obvious choice. I would wish for a marker too.
Maybe speed boots.
Oh, but there was a
There are
speed boot.
We could-
Yeah.
Oh, never mind then.
Yeah, there's
I was gonna
speed
say
boots,
we
but
could
they
try
are somewhere.
polypiling for them.
There
But
are on
they
the
were-
level with an altar, like 20 or something.
Wish for a blessed
Yeah.
figurine of a woodchuck. Yeah, of course. That too.
Well, we could spare a wish, but I would definitely go for a better cloak, because there is a displacement cloak and there's an elven cloak, and I think I would go for something like, I don't know, if you're gonna do a silver dragon scale mail, then I would go for the cloak of magic resistance. And Unit is saying levitation ring and a death wand. I also think death wand is possible because there's so many wishes, so I think that's like extra.
Yeah.
This person saying amulet of life saving, so also levitation ring. I think that's pretty crucial though. Definitely need that. Dayflower says blessed, partially eaten cicatrice corpse. So this would be if there's amulet of life saving, levitation ring, death wand, a figuring of a woodchuck. Also, if I say maybe we have levitation, where is levitation? I don't think that there is levitation. They have been rolling with the water walking boots.
We had levitation.
Exactly. So levitation, that makes 4 wishes. Then a magic marker. So we have at least 1 scroll of charging. But yeah, definitely, I think at least 1 magic marker. So that makes 5 wishes. This person is saying, I remember Andrea putting on a ring and levitating. In the past, I suppose.
Yeah,
Hello.
Unfortunately, we don't have that ring anymore.
I'm back.
Yeah. Hello, Pete. The shopping list has been done.
Excellent. What's the
It's
shopping
finished.
list?
There is a shocking shopping list. So basically, ring of levitation, wand of death, amulet of life saving, cloak of magic resistance, silver dragon scale mail, 2 magic markers. You take your pick. These are all very good choices.
Yes, they are.
Also, there's a wish for a blessed figurine of a woodchuck.
Does that work?
I don't know. Are there woodchucks?
The woodchucks are definitely something you can see in the list of.
Unless they got removed somehow, they're there.
Yeah, they were there, but you couldn't. They won't generate, will they? They're not. They won't actually generate. So you have
But yeah,
to wish
there
for
are
some
some-
stuff.
They
We were
don't generate
discussing-
on their own.
Yeah.
But you can, if you wish for like a figurine, there's no reason.
So we were also discussing whether to go back to like level 20 to get the speed boots that had a minus. They were cursed and -1 enchantment, but they were still speed boots.
Yeah.
Yeah, still pretty good.
The usual thing of the dark blue not working. I keep meaning to change the colours in the terminal for that.
Also, Dayflower says, blessed figurine of a Fukubos, we have enough wisdom and charisma to usually have beneficial sex. This is a sentence that I thought that I would never say out loud.
You've thought it many times, though, haven't you?
You
No.
have no idea, Pete.
No, shriekers do not summon woodchucks. They can only appear when polymorphing or if you wish for one, or reverse genocide them.
Right, this
Oh,
is
you're feeling
one
weak.
of the things, right, where I'm currently undergoing diagnosis for trying to prove whether or not I've got ADHD. I don't know. But this is one of the things that makes me realise why I'm bad at some of the things in NetHack. and things like paying attention to the fact that I'm starving to death. It's like the number of times I realised that I fainted
in
from
my
hunger.
opinion, but I don't know why you don't enable, there's a colored version of the health status, when it goes like red and yellow and stuff.
The health bar.
I think there's even like one of the options is like a health bar.
Yeah,
like
I use that on my thing.
bar.
I think it's called hit point bar. It helps, I think.
I want to go down some stairs and just...
Yeah,
Actually,
I would never notice that I'm weak, like, unless I have the collars on.
It makes me a little bit disappointed that Vulture doesn't have that.
We're going down like that. Oh no, we're not. We escaped the trapdoor.
You
Now
are
we're going
beginning
down.
to feel weak.
Yeah.
Again.
Yeah, I've done a lot of travelling, so I've been moving very quickly.
You hear groans and moans everywhere. And we didn't get to the Fugu Boy yet.
Wonder fire. Here's another thing, actually. I don't know how many people have realised this, but if you do capital V, you get the full-on NetHack history in here. It's quite interesting. I'm not going to go through this and read it all out, but it gives you the timing of all the versions of software. So from figuring out when packs had started doing development, it's quite nice. And we can all dream of getting our names in this list of the people who've contributed code. There you go.
Absolutely not.
Well, we can, who write software for a living.
Exactly so. Dayflower is saying we could go to talk about the reverse geno nurses and also pop the Fugu figurine. So Dayflower has some nurses and Fugubai on their mind today. So, I like that line of thinking.
I do not blame them.
I'll tell you, I used to do a lot of... I used to be more of a fan of... What's it called? I nearly said necromancy. What I actually mean is the thing that isn't pharmacy. So mixing potions together. That thing. Alchemy. Thank you. I used to be a big fan of alchemy. I used to do it a lot. And it gets a little bit messier in NetHack 3.7 because you don't get quite as many potions transformed by one lot of alchemy as you would have done before. But fundamentally...
I've still done it a lot and ended up with something like 500 hit points.
Yeah, exactly. I kind of spent far too much time watching Luxie ascend with not very many hit points and therefore get...
Yeah, it's definitely not required.
Yeah.
Any more than getting to level 30 is.
Oh, look, we're charismatic. Because that's only going to hurt our chances of doing more Fukubus dancing. That's not a word, is it? Fukubus dancing? That's exactly not dancing? Nurse dancing at all.
The official term is amorous demon.
Yes.
Oh, amorous demon. Well, that could describe anybody, right?
Oh, look, a ring.
Do I look like a demon to you?
I don't know what you look like.
Yeah.
But I have quite the imagination, so,
Yeah.
Basic.
Well, I think I was clipped in the Discord because I got the first wish. You could see me there.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Oh, by the way, to anyone watching, if we have some people watching NetHackathon and you're not quite sure what is happening, we have just entered Gehenna, so this is the first levels of
hell,
where we will encounter mazes and also some demons, demon princes, vampires. There's a bunch of cemeteries around, and we will. When we go down from here, we won't be able to pray anymore because the prayers will go automatically to Moloch. So that will be very, very bad thing to do. So this is kind of a marking. I would say, like, in my opinion, this is kind of where the end game starts. It's not This is no longer mid game. This is where when you go here, this is where the end game starts. So when you're really starting to go for the Wizard of Yendor and the Vlad's Tower and all that.
So I've made a subtle bit of an error here. So I've waded into this graveyard, expecting to be able to pick off the monsters one at a time. But of course, a yellow light has exploded next to me and has blinded me, which was nice. I got to see what all the other monsters were around because I have telepathy. But I'm now in the middle of a lot of monsters and keeping a very close eye on my hit point total because all of these guys are going to hit me at once. Somebody's firing wands off, and I can get out of here quickly if I need to because I can invoke the Eye of Ethiopia, which will teleport me into another branch of the dungeon.
Be careful of things that will follow you.
Yeah, which just basically means don't let it get too out of hand before I do escape.
Say be careful of things that might paralyze you, because I don't think that you're wearing a ring of free action.
What color scales are we wearing at the moment?
Gray. So but I mean, there's a bunch of options here. There's possibility to bugle. There's a possibility. I mean, since the monsters are already awake.
Isn't bugle cheating?
It's a little bit of bugle cheating, but then again, I don't see that we are currently in a lot of danger.
No.
The zombies, the gnome zombies and stuff, they don't hit very hard. It's mainly the giant zombies.
Yeah, exactly.
And possibly the elf zombies and the vampire bats that are actually vampires.
And of course, we have got the situation where we're in a situation where I've lost the track of what I'm saying because I'm trying to read the messages and not die. And
so also the ghosts have a chance of freezing you at this point, or freezing you to place by frightening you, I think. Doesn't happen very often, but it has happened to me a couple of times.
It's not the normal ones. It's only like if you get one out of a potion or the temple ghost.
Are you sure?
Yeah, pretty sure.
Okay, good.
I'm keen to kill the Hezru. I don't need it gating in any nasty demon lords. But I'm also looking at the amount of hit points I have here and thinking it's time to escape.
So the types of demon lords that we might encounter later on is Juiplex, Beelzebub, Orcus. Who else is waiting for us? You know, we're waiting for these nice encounters.
Yeah, we were going to get a vampire back there, weren't we?
We are at 53 hit points.
Yeah,
that is slightly concerning.
Yikes.
Invoke Zed. If we go to the Dungeons of the Doom, we'll just end up back in the castle, which is fine, isn't it?
Yeah, castle is good for enchanting armor.
Wow, look at all the things.
You are surrounded by a shimmering sphere.
We brought some of them with us, chaps.
But that's okay. This is a corridor. There's only two on each side. Unit is saying, add free action to the wish list. My last ascension was actually without a ring of free action. I just couldn't find one and I didn't have wishes.
At least you can write Elbereth in the castle.
Yeah, that's true. Oh, was that a... Yes, it was. A rust monster. That's nice. Well, our hard hat's almost rusted itself to uselessness already. Maybe let's just make ourselves have some more armor class and come back in a bit.
Exactly so. Are you going to check out? I think somebody said that there are silver dragon scale mails here in the castle.
Yeah? Cool.
Yeah, maybe we should look for that.
Okay. Scroll of gold detection. can be quite a useful thing. Well, there you go. The staff is a very good thing for killing rust monsters with.
Dayflower says, free action for Orcus Town is so good to have. Yes, because of the shades.
Yeah, indeed.
Skeletons.
Have we?
I usually don't
has anyone come
encounter
across
that many
a?
skeletons there.
Has anyone come across a genetic engineer in this run yet?
Oh,
I think I've seen
that
a
would-
few of those.
Oh
Fortunately-
no!
Make sure you got your magic resistance on.
Schrodinger's cat was dead.
Oh no.
We've just come across a quantum mechanic, which, again, for those who don't know it, quantum mechanics
Wait, did you find Schrodinger's cat?
in the box. Because I killed a quantum mechanic. That's why I mentioned genetic engineers.
Yeah.
Sorry, my tangents are quite exceptional today. But the tangent was, oh, look, it's a quantum mechanic. They're a bit like genetic engineers. And then there was a box with Schrodinger's cat in it, right? But genetic engineers basically polymorph you. And so they can be particularly unpleasant if you haven't got magic resistance at that point. Because you end up...
I love them.
You end up polymorphing into a silver dragon because you're wearing silver dragon scale mail, tears all your other armored bits, and then you polymorph out of being a silver dragon, and it turns your dragon scale mail into normal dragon scales, and possibly tears them to pieces. It's just a
Or
disaster.
you turn into a giant and they break.
Yeah, exactly. Ah, of course, back in the Valley of the Dead, but
Yeah,
at the
those
beginning,
guys are fun.
Yeah, I was about to say that, there's no levitation currently.
it's all
At one
fine.
point, they nerfed it so that once you get polymorphed, the genetic engineer will teleport away.
I don't think that happens because I had in my previous game, I polymorphed like 5 times in a row because the genetic engineer was next to me.
So, of course, because we are carrying this stuff, Esculapius, which is a sentence I don't have to say very often, because we're carrying that, we've got regeneration, right? So we are back at full hit points almost very, very quickly. It didn't take long to get that.
Is it from carrying it? I don't think it's. I think you need to do more than.
Well, I'm
carry
wielding
it.
the staff at the moment, so.
Oh yeah, if you're wielding it, I think that's different.
NetHackathon's ghost. A dead one of us. Oh, look, I'm just loving the staff.
It's all the dead leprechauns coming back to haunt us. So this morning on my turn, I decided like Luxydream was wishing for half an hour of leprechaun content, so I decided to name all the leprechauns in the leprechaun hall.
Nice.
Yep, you were there too.
Ah, I hate it when that happens. Pole arms. Whose idea were pole arms?
Oak.
Could really do with making this.
You
armor
can
class
blame
better.
Dungeons and Dragons for pretty much all the weirdness in this game.
I do frequently.
Like how there are about 8 different types of esoteric polearms.
Yep, it's wonderful, isn't it? I'm still sad, as I may have said before, that there's no Bohemian ear spoon in this, because it's a thing. I'm not even making that up. You can see pictures of it on the internet and everything. It was my favourite polearm in the old Dungeons and Dragons First Edition books from when I was a little boy.
I wish I could play Dungeons and Dragons.
Well, I was playing Dungeons and Dragons before this. Every Saturday morning, I play Dungeons and Dragons, and every Monday
What is preventing you
afternoon.
from playing Dungeons and Dragons, Andrew?
If you want some advice on finding
I'm terrible at it, and half the time I haven't got a clue what I can do.
now that's a different
Plus,
problem.
I don't really have anyone to play it with.
They're not having
But
anyone
that's
to
when
play
you
with.
play-
I can definitely help you find some people to play with. That's easy. If anybody
And
ever wants to
also,
know how to
that's
play
when you play
Dungeons
with
and
somebody,
Dragons.
and that's when you play with somebody like Pete, who knows absolutely everything and will just help you, kindly hinting at what you might be able to do.
It's a bit like
probably
playing
end up getting
NetHack when
carried
I'm
hard,
watching.
but thank you.
We're fighting our way through for no good reason. I'm sure. I feel kind of bad fighting my way through the graveyards nowadays. Ever since, right, we're through the graveyard with everyone awake in it. Excellent. Let's hope that we don't have to do that again.
But I thought that you were going to go back up, Pete.
Well, I was. And now I'm going to get killed by an Olog High instead.
Yeah, I think that you should turn back, and I think that you should go up and enchant the armor.
Well, I want to eat the Olog High first.
Olog High corpse is fatty.
I will eat this in the middle of a battle. I will. I don't care who's shooting at me.
No, it's just the Bone Devil.
Finished. Right, excellent. Kill the Bone Devil because it's a Bone Devil. Oh, we'll have that. I'm sure that one's empty because he's been shooting me.
I am questioning this a little bit. I think AC -5 is not enough.
It's totally not enough. I am, however, brutally hitting things with a fantastic staff. So I'm having fun, even if you guys are getting a little bit...
Blessed +0 staff.
Yeah, exactly. Do we think this lot are awake?
Unit is saying, I attacked the gazebo. I do not follow.
Oh,
The
God.
dread gazebo?
There's an urban legend or story or whatever about a Dungeons and Dragons session where there was a gazebo, as in like the building. One of the players didn't have a clue what a gazebo is and thought it was a creature they were supposed to fight.
Oh.
The dread gazebo.
Yeah.
To be fair, like now that I hear this story, I think that gazebo kind of does sound like it could be a monster.
It should be a monster. It is now, by definition, by default, because of we've decided as a Dungeons and Dragons internet-based conglomerate that's funny. So the number of bits of artwork of mimics in the shape of a gazebo.
Oh dear.
So I could have a pet gazebo.
You could.
Yep.
Now then.
I mean, someone made me shrink on my stream, so that would fit.
Right.
Pete is just looking to make our stash complete. You know, the 95+ items on the Sokoban level was not enough, so we need all the items from the graveyards.
Well, they might be useful.
By the November NetHack tournament, you got to identify everything that there is.
Right.
You don't want to know how long I spent screwing around in the November NetHack tournament.
Hooray. More stuff. Don't need this. Two unidentified rings, though.
Promising. Free action, perhaps.
Ah, fucking Mariliths. I shouldn't swear. I'm on the internet.
What is the purple... What is the one next to you, Pete? What was summoned in? What kind of a demon is that?
A Marilith gated the other one in, I think.
Yeah.
What happened?
I think that's a purple one.
I don't see it, but I'm watching with stream delay, so...
Yeah, I'm watching from Discord, so I see it in real time, and I am very worried what is next to you right
Oh, it's
now.
just Leonardo.
Ah,
Like I said,
was worried for a reason.
Yeah, it's only a little one.
Thought it was Yenogu.
I saw
Talking
I saw the
about
power lift
reaction.
Is
You
this
summoned-
not the time to get out?
It is. I just wanted to step away from Yenogu.
Oh, yeah, that ice demon.
And then when we come down, we can kill him.
I mean, Yenogu is the only purple H that guy can summon, so...
I'm going to go back up to Sokoban and do getting the armor class up a bit as well.
H, I mean purple demon.
Oh, I should probably kill the ice devil before.
It's Yenogu, not Cthulhu.
There we go. Oh, that'll do. Excellent.
Yeah, I don't think I've pretty much like never seen Demogorgon in NetHack, so maybe this is the possibility today.
You want me to go down and play my Demon Lord fishing in Gehenna?
Well, we can do that. We can do that after the inventory is fixed. I think AC -5 then is a slightly risky play.
Oh, there's the actual stash. What am I doing? Travelling around. 104 items.
Oh,
Amethyst.
104. Yeah, I think it's time for the magic markers.
We're in Sokoban at level whatever we're at. There are altars on the first floor. And then there's no altars on the way
Unit
down.
327.
Quite a way down.
Go the heck to sleep. The NetHackathon will still be going when you get back.
Always true. NetHackathon will still be going when you get back.
Oh, unit. Well, it is getting late here for us Australians. Well, it is 11 p.m.
Oh, yeah. So it is.
Yeah, unfortunately, we have some great streamers coming up, like also after this, which I would have loved to watch, but I'm just gonna have to go for the VODs. I won't be able to stay awake for that. And it is exciting, on the NetHackathon days, it is exciting to wake up in the morning and you're
see
like,
where we've got to.
oh yeah, I was following that character. Like, I wonder what happened to it.
It is. Now then.
Finally, Craig is saying, I've been away. What is happening? Pete is trying to stack up to go back and fight Yenogu.
I might have accidentally not gone heavy on the weaponry and armor in the Valley of the Dead and not killed all the demons quickly enough. And Yenogu might have gated himself in a little bit. So
Just a bit.
It won't take long to sort him out. It'll be fine. But we really could do with a better armor class. I'm looking at the stuff we've got on. So, in NetHack 3.7, I prefer Shield of Reflection, Grey Dragon Scale Mail, and a Cloak of Protection because it gives me drain resistance. Well, no, it gives me magic cancellation, which means effectively I'll be less likely to get drained.
It gives you drain sort of resistance.
Yeah, exactly. And of course, after you've done the quest, it doesn't really matter, apart from the hit points.
Finally, Craig says, hit him with a chicken. Plausible.
Chicken, yeah.
Yeah.
Plausible. And by the way, if you're just joining in and you're wondering if there's chickens in NetHack, there are no chickens in NetHack. What Greg is talking about is what? What kind of chickens are in NetHack?
The game tells you it tastes like chicken.
Everything tastes like chicken.
But yeah, anyway, what they are referring to here is Cockatrice Corpse, which will turn Yenogu into stone.
Indeed. Right.
You
So
eat
now we have.
Frostbrand.
So now we are at the exciting inventory management.
We are at the exciting
that we
inventory
were-
management. So we've got a cloak at displacement. We're wearing an elven cloak instead. Okay.
Yeah, he is weak to Frostbrand.
Yeah, we could swap to Frostbrand, but I'm liking the regeneration far too much because I don't pay attention.
Yeah, true.
So we know what a scroll of identify is, though, right?
Yes.
Yeah,
So
I found some.
There should be-
ID is
There
not.
should be two.
Yeah, there's a scroll of identify. Perfect. Wow, so many potions to gain level.
Nice.
Also some kind of useless potions that I see here. Potion of healing and potion of object detection. Ricky is saying, within the limits that a cockatrice can be considered a chicken. No. That is not a chook.
I'm going to put that cloak of displacement on. Because it will increase our armor class by 1 and it will make things not hit us.
Dr. L is saying, healing useless. Anathema. Whoa. I just think that because it gives so little at this point, I don't think that potions of healing are like.
No, potions of healing. Apart from a potion of full healing is the thing, and again, that's why I tend to collect up potions of healing and stick them in a potion of speed, and have a potion of extra healing.
So Unity is also reminding that you have a regeneration ring as well.
Yes, I know. That'll make me hungry though. And again, I faint a lot in this game because of not paying attention to how hungry I am.
Smelltastic is saying 2 ones are wishing, game 1.
I know. This is the embarrassment, right? If I die now.
Until you get splattered by a green slime.
Exactly.
I mean, surely we have a wand of fire, right? Right?
Yeah, thank goodness. And the Staff of Esculapius.
Yes, which can hash invoke to save your life, if you remember. And I'm not used to playing healers, I have to say. I did a lot of playing archaeologists after the last NetHackathon when I tried to do the speedrun stuff down to the end of the mines and back, and I kept trying to do it with a gnomish archaeologist, which was cool and lots of fun, but it did take me a lot of stupid deaths to get there. I'm in a little bit of a funk about which order to do things, which is not helping. I want more armor class. The best way of getting more armor class is to get a magic marker and start writing blessed enchant armor and just get all the +0s up to +3 quickly. So let's do that. So we've got a scroll of charging already. We've got to find a way of blanking some of these scrolls.
There's no wand of cancellation.
Well, there might be somewhere. Right, let's put all of these things in here.
There are water pools here and there, and you have water walking boots.
Yep.
You can just beep everything.
This thing cold, yo.
Yeah, this stash is huge. There's just so many things to go through. Even I am looking in silence. I'm just beholding the inventory. I'm like, wait, there's that, and there's that, and there's that, and there's that.
Not my fault.
Hey,
like, what's in my bag that I don't need?
You are, Andrea, you are NetHackathon.
Magic mapping, teleportation, potions that I don't know what they are. potions that I do know what they are and don't care about.
Yeah, there's not too many scrolls and not too many potions to make into more holy water or more scrolls.
So I'm doing that bit of the game where everyone moves stuff between containers, right?
Yeah.
Yes. Except this is a giant sea container of stuff.
Oh, why? I don't need too many unicorns. I'm going to leave them in here. E-G-I.
The great items that we have, are none of them giving us luck? Do we actually need a separate luck stone? Because so many artifacts actually give luck as well.
Possibly don't, but who cares? Because it's not the thing that's causing us loads of weight. Right, so I think I've got everything out of my bag I don't want. Right, so that's the first thing. Now I want to get everything that I want to take up to the level 1 altar and then start doing things like dipping potions and scrolls or whatever. Right, okay.
Oh, there's even a can of grease there. That is really good. Why was there a can of grease, but none of the stuff is grease that we have?
Yeah, I noticed that.
Well, some of it was greased.
There's just really everything in this stash. I had a similar run with the priest recently. I just used the wishes, like I lost all my armor to fighting the genetic engineer, and then I decided to use the wishes for wishing myself a set of armor, and I was incredibly stacked. And then the only thing that I couldn't find was the ring of free action. I just couldn't find one, couldn't get one, couldn't polypile one. And it ended up I didn't find it in the entire game.
Excellent. Right. Potions and rings.
We should have we were talking earlier about music on streams, and I think like this kind of section should have those TV shop commercials or those channels where there's like the they're selling something useless, and it's like this kind of elevator music ish. There should be like that kind of scene,
Right.
Yeah, exactly.
I've got everything I want for the minute.
Music should be like for inventory management.
Well, I used to find that that's a good time for an actual commercial break.
I don't think that NetHackathon has become so popular that we have, ad breaks yet.
Ooh.
Natalie Craig is saying orange dragon scale instead, Cloud. What are you talking about? Why would I do orange?
I think that's the one that gives you free action.
No. We need other stuff from the dragon scales, I think. I do look great in orange. Maybe that was what Craig was thinking, actually.
I'm hungry, aren't I?
Yes.
I'm not paying attention, am I?
Yeah.
Nope.
Possibly.
Oh, American Elm is back. Hello, hello, and welcome back. Finally, Greg, we, the NetHackathoners, should get together and make an album of NetHack stream tunes. You go, you musical people. And, you know, I will enjoy whatever you come up with.
And Crypt of the Necrodancer was inspired by Spelunky, which was inspired by NetHack. Does that count?
Well, I do love the Spelunky soundtrack. That actually,
Yeah, me
like,
too.
yeah, I love Spelunky overall. And one streamer that has that I follow, he plays the Spelunky HD, and he even has a redeem on his channel that Cloud One's game music.
Nice.
Yeah,
Well,
the
congrats.
Spelunky HD music is super good.
So is the Spelunky 2 music.
Yeah, that's the debate. Which one is better? And I think HD, but
Both. Which one is
they are
better?
both.
Yes.
They are both good. They are both good. But yeah, I wonder how many games NetHack has actually inspired, because I know that NetHack has also inspired games like Noita and Spelunky. So I wonder how many games actually have drawn something from NetHack, like even if it's just like player ghosts or something.
You know what they say? All roads lead to Rogue.
American Elm was saying, how's the run going? Well, Pete is intensely concentrating in getting some armor class, because there is a nice
I
little
need to eat some
dude called
food.
Yenogu waiting downstairs. Jono is saying Spelunky is harder than NetHack. No. I mean, only the eggplant ones.
God, I only recently managed to get the eggplant run in Spelunky 2. That was,
I
want to say pain attempting that. It took too many tries.
I have not played Spelunky 2 this year, and I still want to do the eggplant run.
I've not done it in Spelunky 1.
Finally, Craig says, different kind of hard though. Oh, that can be said about many things, yes.
Well, Spelunky is shorter than NetHack.
It is.
How far down is the Inogu? He was on the Valley of the Dead.
I mean, for now it's only Yenogu. I have been prompting Pete to also get Demogorgon, because I think I'm yet to see Demogorgon in NetHack. So we were talking about demon dancing.
Yeah. I've tried that. I think the first 2 times I tried to get Demogorgon to show up, Orcus got disintegrated by a black dragon he summoned before he did.
That's so annoying. Right.
So, Pete, we have 50 minutes left of your stream.
Well, at least I'd better get some armor class, hadn't I?
Yeah.
I think, we will take that as a noble goal.
Yeah.
50 minutes of increasing the armor class.
So we've got 7 uncursed blank things. We've got a blessed and an uncursed scrolls charging. So 1 for the one of wishing that we haven't charged yet, and 1 for the first magic marker, right? Create monster and confuse monster blessed that we could use. We have got holy water enough to dip our 7 scrolls, and plenty more that we can do, but I can do this more quickly if I just dip the 7 scrolls, right? I don't want to really run around jumping into ponds. Well, that is the quickest way of blanking everything. So we get a marker. We'll get some holy water. I have a cat meowing outside the door to come in, because that's what cats do.
So we are getting closer to actually writing some enchant
We
armor
are.
armor
We're gonna do it.
scrolls and
We're going to do it. We're going to zap. Okay.
oh, I didn't know that you can just write marker.
You can just write marker. Again,
Oh
I've
my
been
God,
watching
mind
Luxy too
blown.
much.
Yeah, that would be quicker. Is that the secret to the speedruns?
It is, yes.
Just writing marker.
Yeah, exactly.
American Elm is saying news to me. News to me too. I'm like mind blown here.
Right.
Every NetHackathon I just learn something.
So,
Although I'm still getting over learning that you can read a coin.
Yeah. And the Orb of Fate. And
Really?
a marker, in fact.
I mean, I rarely have the Orb of Fate because I never play that class. So.
it's a peaceful bat. That's all right. I was thinking this is traditional. The bat turns across to eat us when I've got just a Hawaiian shirt on. There we go.
Creep.
Why does it say that bee is a bat or a bird? Is there a bird in NetHack?
Raven.
Raven? I suppose, yeah.
Yeah.
Is that the only one?
I think so. Except for the moth.
Finally, Craig is saying, will you dance, Pete?
Will I dance?
I'm guessing that Craig is suggesting with nurses.
It's
You
always
get blessed
possible,
if you
Craig.
just
It's always
say
possible.
marker. No, you cannot. Magic markers don't generate blessed. Or cursed.
Drrr.
All right, so here we have Grey Dragon Scale Mail has been enchanted to +1.
Just make sure it's worn because I can't see it because I haven't got enough on my cursors thing. Right. So read Z. Good. I think the Dragon Scale Mail is probably favourite to also enchant.
Yeah, I would say so. I wouldn't go enchanting the Blessed Rusty +2 hard hat.
Right, so my markers run out. So now I can go and get out the scroll.
It was not a thoroughly magic marker.
Charging.
Yeah, there's 2 wands of wishing, so and also a magic lamp.
Yeah. We are loaded.
Oh, a warg. Well, at least I'm wearing the Dragon Scale Mail.
I realize this means warg.
Right, I just hit them because I've got loads of hit points and a healing staff.
But you're not reading out all the notes that say what you're doing. So the staff was Asclepius. This is just that word is so hard. So
I'm gonna sacrifice.
Asclepius.
I'm gonna sacrifice this warg.
Asclepius.
There we go.
Must be fun trying to type that to wish for it. Same with the Eye of the Ethiopica.
Oh, I think that's easier.
That was good. I'm not going to sacrifice another one just in case I actually get something that I don't want. Right,
What do you
I'll
mean
read
you don't want? We could get all the artifacts. American Elm is suggesting Asclepius.
God.
Why have I wielded that?
Maybe when we start running into more succubi.
I think if there's a succubi or a succubus or an incubus or a succubus, whatever. Oh wait, amorous demon. Maybe we can name the amorous demon Esclapius. I have been into naming monsters today, so.
Yeah. I wish I could name stuff.
Why wouldn't you?
If it's an incubus, you can name him Escalapus because he has a staff, I guess.
Oh dear.
Oh my god.
Right, armor class minus 12. That's a little bit better. That's bearable now.
I should slap you with a trout.
I'll slap you with a salmon.
Although I don't know, maybe slapping is the desired outcome. So here we have, okay, we have been doing at least 20 minutes of.
I know.
20 minutes of inventory management so far.
I'm really sorry. It's so exciting.
It'd be that
No, it
way
has
sometimes.
to be. It has to be done. It has to be done. Unit 327 is saying NetHack night. That's what they are called. That's when we go down in the dungeon. Just clarifying.
Right, let's try that again, but this time try and get this lot out properly rather than not out. So we know what oil is. Okay. I feel like I'm not doing a great job of making this happen quicker.
I don't think it matters. I think what matters is that it gets done and it's.
Yeah. I know. I kind of know.
Yeah.
I want to go say hi to Yinogu again before the end of the segment.
Yeah, that sounds good. I should sort out Yinogu for the next person, shouldn't
I don't know. I think Antigold can take it.
I? It's true. It's just rude.
What would be the rudest thing to do in NetHack? I don't think Yanogu would be the worst.
Leave Yinogu in Minetown in a bones file. I've seen that.
I don't know. Luxy Dream had
Hey, look.
some very funny.
Look at us with our 2 amulets of life saving. That's nice to know.
Yeah. Hey, that's a good find.
Right, I'm going to stick them in the bag. In order to be able to identify more things.
Were you gonna do a shield of reflection?
Could do. But then I can't use the. But we got Frostbane, so that's all
You check
right.
the Perseus statue.
Yeah, that's true. What are we doing for time? It's 20 past, right? So we've got 40 minutes.
Yes.
Okay. Let me get through these potions. No. Where is my?
I like that.
Where is my unicorn
is
out?
called
Right. Okay.
Poison sleep.
Hash dip. You.
Yeah. Is that still all we have? We've got disintegration resistance too now.
So I'm going to dip lots of things.
So everything except shock.
So that's a potion of restorability, which is always nice because unicorns don't restore abilities anymore.
A dark green potion clears.
Nice.
So
Right.
now we have Pete preemptively eating as not to faint while inventory managing.
Hash dip. UW. Oh, that says the fizzy. So hash name. W juice.
You need to say, at the end of his stream, get next to Yinogu, throw 2 life-saving amulets at them, and then save.
God.
Oh, they're such good suggestions. I think Loxy also had an earlier suggestion in like at the end of my stream, like to say like how was it? It was with the cockatoos corpse, like to dig like 9 pits around you. Something along those lines. Luckily, net hackers are not mean. Imaginative, but not mean.
I can't remember which potion I just did. Doesn't matter. Hash dip. Unicorn horn into a ruby potion. Quaff the ruby potion. That's now make invisible because, sorry, see invisible, because we've just identified the juice, because it hash dip U into N, quaff N, quaff N. Oh, that'd be levitation then. Hash dip
Nice.
U into R, quaff R, gain energy. Now, the thing I always get wrong here is I get loads of potions of water, and then while I'm still levitating, I drop them on the altar and they all smash.
Oh,
Oh, good catch.
Potions. So, is there anything in here we don't know? It's confusion acid, object detection oil, see invisible.
Well, there's technically a blessed potion called wine, but
That's booze, isn't it?
yeah.
no, it's wine. It was in the Gnome King's wine cellar.
Exactly. Well, there you go. It's the one that you didn't
But
name
I mean-
sake.
But I mean, it is not. I mean, I guess they are not officially identified. You know, the acid and stuff.
I have another
Yeah.
cat trying to come into the room. This always presents interesting moments because the rest of the family doesn't want to hear me talking about NetHack while I'm playing here. The cats want to come in and out of the room all the time, though. He'd like to go out again now,
Yeah.
please. He's gone out and he's found another cat outside the door and gone and attacked him. Excellent. Cats are great. Love my cats.
Well, we are in NetHackathon, and I think that you should be describing that a small F is approaching.
Yes, there's a large F and a medium-sized F outside the door having a big fight. You hear some noises in the distance.
Do you also have a magic whistle? Is it called like opening a can of food or something?
Yeah. So that lot I would like to identify as well. And I think that'll probably do.
Do you not want to identify what are the enchantments on the weapons?
Probably.
Yeah, I don't think that the Magic Bane enchantment has been identified either. I mean, you know, what's a little evaporation between friends?
Let's dip these 9. Oh, thought I took out. I thought I took out a potion of holy water, but I clearly didn't. Ah, that's why.
By the way, just reminding you are still levitating.
Yeah, I've just taken out an uncursed potion of water as well. Fingers. Useful fingers, aren't they? Hooray. Hash dip. N into R. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Read.
Will identify.
Never gonna happen. Most important, I think, is
does
obviously the
happen.
wand of wishing that I probably haven't got out.
No, there's a wand of wishing here.
Then I would like to identify the rings. Okay.
Yay, a ring of stealth.
That's useful. Hold on. There we go. Oh, good. I can be blind in a minute. Get rid of that ring of stealth. Read N. Full identify? No. More rings, though.
It's the third one. It's the third one. It's gonna happen, Pete.
I could have found that. Oh, look. I can go that. Let's have a ring of slow digestion on. That'll solve me starving to death out, won't it?
I don't know why, but there's bass player jokes in the chat. So
Well, I
this
should hope
person
so.
saying,
I've
but how
got
can you
3
tell?
bases on the wall.
Yeah. So how can you tell if the stage is level?
I don't know. How can you tell if the stage is level?
The bass player is drooling out of both corners of their mouth. Haha.
Bass players are to a penny in Hand-Old City. And if you remember that joke, you're almost as old as me. So, I don't need that. And I don't need that.
So how many streamers before you were playing this character?
Enough.
Andrio and Doctor?
Enough, yeah. Right, gonna go for it.
More than that.
Of course.
There was one more, right?
At least one.
Okay, we've at least identified punishment as well now. Okay, quite a lot of identified stuff now.
Spurs is asking, does the Eye of Ethiopia grant magic resistance? Doctor says,
Does,
when
but
worn.
only when you wear it. Which is why the dark one is even more of a jerk now. Because he's too dumb to wear it.
Gonna read another one of these. So let's find out what that is. And let's find out what that is. Well, it's nice to know what a scroll of destroy armor is.
But Uncursed Scroll of Taming, that's good.
Yeah.
This person is saying, sounds like we're getting Cloud twice in the audio.
Oh, okay. That seems to have been a while then.
Hope not.
Something changed, Disperse, in the past few minutes. Because we haven't touched anything.
But only cloud. I also haven't touched anything. I don't have any audio on from anywhere except headphones myself.
Other things that are very useful to have identified. I don't really think the magic mapping really matters, does it? Let's find out what magic bane's got in it.
First, I say maybe echo in your house. Huh. Has it been like that the whole time? No, just recently. No, I didn't change anything from my end. So.
And I've just been focusing on this game because it took me so long to get into it. Right. Looking at my inventory now. There's still lots and lots of wishes, so that's great. Don't need to have 2 wands of fire out, although let alone 3, and also probably not 2 wands of striking. And it's probably worth putting the magic marker away. Right, we've still got another 25 minutes. So I was desperately intent on ploughing my way through Gehenna. Probably pickaxing my way through the floors and all that sort of fun stuff. But of course, Yonago got in my way. So shall I go and kill Yonago now for just being mean? When I go through the... I'm going to have to get to the downstairs. Sorry, the upstairs to the castle and sit and camp on them, aren't I? And what does Yonago do that I'm going to forget about and get killed by? Anyone remember?
Paralysis?
Apart from the
Also, there is no way of levitation yet, right?
We've still got boots of water walking though.
Yes, but you will eventually need proper levitation.
Well, you say that. I like amulets of flying, to be honest.
I say that as if it's Antigul's problem.
Yeah, there's loads of wishes we've got. So could really do with a ring of free action before I go for him.
This person is saying life saving. Unit is saying more AC.
More AC. Sure. I kind of agree with that. We need some other stuff. I'm gonna get a ring of life saving because we've identified most of the rings that we found, and we haven't got. Sorry, a ring of free action. Yep. I've been in the wiki. Why not? Excellent. I managed to see the amber flash. And of course I'm still levitating. I completely forgot that.
That is a funny sequence though.
Look, there's a poor little coyote that's just stuck in what is clearly a vault.
Yeah, the fox is stuck. It needs a little step fox. to get it out.
Hash name object Z free action. Okay, got a ring of free action and ring slow digestion. The wiki was talking about having magic cancellation. There's an argument for getting that cloak of protection. We've done the castle. I'm guessing that we didn't find any cloak of protection in the castle. Getting a cloak of protection.
Isn't that a substitute for free action?
Yeah, I suppose so. Because it would stop him from actually paralyzing you, right? Should we just go down? Hash invoke.
Well, I would still get more AC.
You would, though. I'm
would.
going to feel really bad if I decided to, on moral grounds, not to do getting as high an AC as possible and then die with 2 wands of wishes in the bag. Oh,
Indeed.
dear.
But, choices.
Yeah, choices. How am I doing for scrolls? There's no point in a blessed scroll of any of them. Blessed scroll of teleportation has meaning. That'll do. That'll get us a few more bits of potentially +2 armor class. H, F. Oh, that's typical. That always happens to me. Right. Right, that'll all do. Everything's down, right? And what I want to do with this lot is make some more scrolls that I can basically foolproof and increase my armor class with. So I've got booze, so that'll be fine. Quite enjoying being blind, but I think it's time to be able to see again. I do quite like being blind. I'm looking for the pools of water, so if anyone spots them. Oh. How can we have an aderarium not in the middle, not against the wall?
Yeah, there's a fake aderarium.
Somebody's been writing it. There they are. Ah. Lots of pools. Okay. Hash dip. P. Yes. Hash dip. Yes. Excellent. Right. Okay, marker was running out anyway. Who cares? Hash name I. Is it V? Yeah. It's an empty marker.
Well, maybe not completely empty. You might be able to get like a magic mapping out of it.
Well, I don't think so. When it says it's too dry, it's usually not going to work. You've used it up. So
it means it has less than the minimum charges required.
Yeah, but doesn't it also use up the charges? I think it must have been on 0.
No, it uses up if you have less than the maximum, less than an upper.
No, what I mean
bound.
is,
and then you try to write it, and
if it's got any left,
you don't luck out.
It ruins your scroll and runs out of the marker. If you've got none left, it says it's too dry to write with. So I didn't get a scroll ruined.
It's not when you have none left. It's when you have less than the lower bound of what's required for enchant armor.
Yeah, but it would normally just try and write the scroll, ruin the scroll, and tell you that the marker had run out. That's my point.
Yeah, that's when you have like maybe 13 charges, and if you get lucky, you could write the scroll with this many, but you don't get lucky, and it runs out. But if it has less than the minimum required, so you're guaranteed you won't be able to, then it will preserve, I think, the charges.
I have just noticed that our Wand of Wishing is called a Wand of Wishing 1:2. And therefore actually is empty now because I've used 2 wishes. It's not been identified and I've been confused. So I'm going to try and wrest a wish from this last wand. Aha! Let's get another marker. Right.
Just rested on the first try.
Got the resting. Okay. Apply K to I and write enchant armor. Right.
So for speedrunning purposes, you haven't started to write the armor with the US spelling?
No, it was just laziness, I think. Looking at the clock, 15 minutes left. Really need to sort of speed up a little bit if I'm going to try and actually enchant all of this stuff.
Yeah, henceforth you can be known as the Enchanting Pete.
Leave the gloves. Right. My scroll of enchant armor. Hooray! That'll do. Take off that. Wear J. And apply capital W. No, apply capital K. Right on I. Enchant armor. And then read R. Well, we're getting all the +4 things by accident. Well, that's like +6 more armor class, isn't it? Is everyone happy now? 18. J.
Well, I was just thinking like, were you not going to do the confused reading of the scrolls?
I am going to. I'm going to get the boots fireproofed and probably the gloves as well. And the cloak. Which will get us a couple more points of armor class and make the cloak better. No, I'm going to write scroll of charging.
Unit is saying -20 or bust.
Yeah?
Yeah. I don't know. -20. I don't know. Doesn't need to be that high.
Okay. Potions. We've got some blessed wine. Blessed wine still confuses you, doesn't it? Or we've got confusion.
Well,
We've got confusion.
I don't think so.
We've got confusion.
Yeah, because I think that's yeah. But I think that the blessed wine that will only like you wake up with a headache.
That's cursed wine.
Right. So, quaff W. Confused. Excellent. Read U. Excellent. Take off F, where B. Read U. I have now got 2 less damaged pieces of armour. I'm going to take off F. No, I'm going to take off B. I'm going to wear J. Still confused. Excellent. I'm going to read U. Excellent. Right. Take off J. Wear my t-shirt. Have we read this? It's a t-shirt with a jellyfish on a yellow background. Excellent. Love it. Love
Yeah.
it. Wearing my cloak.
I think only the t-shirts have text.
Where am I? F. No. Wield my staff. Wear my gloves. There you go. -20. Everyone happy? Can I go and kill the demon
Nice.
now? Ring of free action. Armor class 21. 10 minutes. What could possibly go wrong? Here you go. So either I'm going to kill the demon and you get a clean run at Gehenna, or you get to start again. Which will it be? I'm going to go to Gehenna, please. Right. Can I get, do you think? We made it. Yes.
Easy peasy.
Now I'm just going to hit him a lot, right?
Okay, just checking that you're wearing the ring of free action.
Yes. He's got a flail. In Dungeons and Dragons, Yunogu is the god of gnolls. Gnolls. And he basically looks like a big gnoll with a flail that does lots of damage.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
There's just a little caveat here that in 3.7, he's just as likely to be running away to downstairs.
Yeah.
Here it looks like we got lucky. But there was a 50-50 chance you would have to walk to the other one.
So he's already gated in a Marilith, which is not a good start. Have we got a stethoscope? He's a tough one, isn't he? Marilith hits so hard. 56 out of 100, man. So I can still invoke the staff, though, to heal me to half my hit points, right?
Or cast extra healing.
31. Oh, I've shattered Yunogu's flail from the force of my blow. I've got to hit him again, haven't I?
I'm just holding my breath here.
35. Oh, that was stupid. Gonna hit him again. I'm gonna hit him again. Yes. Right, Marilith. You hit so hard.
"32 hit points.
And we've done it.
Yay!
Okay.
Yeah, with 7 minutes to go.
Wow. I actually feel like we started in the castle and I've only got us to halfway through the Valley of the Dead in 2 hours.
I think this has been excellent. I think it will be a great moment to leave to the next streamer, because it is a considerable effort to manage all the inventory and get your AC into order and use some of the wishes in a wise way, and also battling Yenogu.
Yeah. I think, getting Yenogu in, I mean, yeah, Yenogu is one of the 2 demon lords who you don't get anywhere else in the game, right? They only get, summoned.
Yeah, and now he cannot be summoned again.
So there's an F trying to get in again. He says meow.
Oh no.
He's a large
small
cat.
F?
He's definitely a large cat. Okay. So Anti-Gulp's up next, which is rather fabulous.
Yes.
That's going to be quite good fun. Honestly, I literally thought I was going to be ploughing down to the bottom just digging my way down to the bottom, finding the vibrating square, come back up, find Vlad, find the wizard's tower, and that would be 2 hours worth of fun, right? So I feel quite like Anti-Gulp can do that now. Hope everyone else agrees. Whew.
Finally, Craig is saying GG.
Yeah, unit. I think if I hadn't had minus 20 AC, I would have had to give up. You're right. So it was the right choice to do to get out and not be full of hubris and think I can cope with minus 12 armor class. It'll be great. Yunogu hits hard enough, and when Yunogu get in a Marilith in as well, they do a fair bit of hitting. So I'm gonna spend the last couple of minutes just wandering through the dungeon, heading across to clear out some more of the way, the route that we have to go.
Well, at this point, I'm gonna head out. It's getting to midnight here where I am, so I think for the next streams I won't be able to watch because I'm getting tired and it's time for some of us to sleep in a while. But I will check up on the morning what's going to happen next. Although I think I will watch a little bit of Anti-Gulp before I actually go to bed. But
well, here we go. With my lovely Ring of Free Action, I can now smack this gelatinous cube happily.
Mm-hmm.
Look at all the things it's collected.
And it's been wonderful co-hosting with you, Andrew, and also Doctor and Pete.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, it was very exciting. So
thank you all for keeping a vague eye on chat for me as well, because frankly, I'm not well equipped for realizing I need to pay attention to the chat.
Unit is saying rock solid place now. In before stars with 2 minutes on the clock. Yeah, don't starve.
I'm not going to starve.
Yeah, good night.
I'm not weak.
Good night, everybody.
It's fine. No night, Cloud.
Yeah.
See you next time.
Goodbye.
Right. I guess one of the questions is, have we got an anti-gulp in the chat? We don't seem to have anti-gulp floating around. Ah, we have anti-gulp on stream. Excellent.
Yeah.
Ready to go. Cool. I'll just battle my way through more chaff. I much prefer being a Valkyrie when you're doing this and just running past everything. It's brilliant fun. Excellent.
You can still run past everything.
Yeah, I could. I'm not very good at running past everything unless I've got stealth going, and for some reason I seem to feel like as a Valkyrie it's easier. Generally speaking, you've got 100 million lots of hit points. And it's all okay. And I kind of like the orbs level teleporting as well. I really do. I much prefer it to the stuff of Ethiopia. Which is odd because I really do also enjoy playing wizards. The Eye of Ethiopia. Okay, it's 3 o'clock in my time. So I'm just going to kill this giant zombie. I know, I believe...
The red corpse by any chance?
Sorry?
Those black corpses, are they wraith by any chance?
We don't really need it anyway, do we? We've got to level 15. It might have been. Turns out it was a wraith corpse. Good spot.
Nice.
Let's eat that as well. 17th. Who knew?
A bit of hit points.
Excellent. I'm gonna try and remember whether it's exclamation mark or slash for raiding.
Slash, I believe.
Yeah, I will save. I will save now.